MLB's coverage of Major League Baseball. Now in the box, Marcus Semien, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Suzuki has it, and he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Sliding into the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone. So now it's Mark Canha. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulled. Stepping up now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting second.
Ready now, Adam Eaton. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Olson is there, and he's got it for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Piscotty is there, 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Juan Soto to the plate now. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Standing in, Tanner Roar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tanner.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Back to the top of the order now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Howie Kendrick. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ryan Zimmerman becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Kendrick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Hit hard towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. A base hit in his first trip. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Robles ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, the double play. Now at the plate, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Now that's popped up. Olson on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. To 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Eaton
Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Next up for the A's, Mark Canha, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. The bouncer to the left side. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Again, he sends it out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Jurickson Profar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he misses 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch. And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Ball even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Standing in, Juan Soto. He popped out in his first trip. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So stepping in, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2. Stepping in, Josh Phegley, a base hit in his first trip. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Tanner Roark, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Kendrick. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch. Victor Robles digging in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Piscotty is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there. Ready for another shot now. Ramon Laureano, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Laureano is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Matt Chapman. He singled his last time up. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Chapman, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Canha, and they're runners at the corners now. Still 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. 1-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is skied into short left center. Soto is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Profar has it, and that's out number 1. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Canha is there. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And he struck him out. Settling in now, Jurickson Profar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Phegley. 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another chance? Tanner Roark. He was a ground out victim last time up. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Robbie Grossman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And it'll... Yasmero Petit gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. So 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
So we got him looking there. Kurt Suzuki becomes out number 2 this inning. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Olsen over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is... Digging in, Matt Chapman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here's the 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and this one is gone. A home run. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Canha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second one.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profile.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he's got himself another one. Yan Gomes will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Blake Trinan is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. The 1-2.
Eaton.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And that misses 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Profile for 1. On to first. It's a double play. Daniel Hudson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Daniel.
Fouled away.
Hudson.
The 3-2 one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Chris Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
And it's 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And a changeup that just about. Got away from him. The 2-1 home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Soto racing back. Gone! Now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. With this one almost in the books, the story. Swing and a miss. That Liam Hendricks takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now back.
Striding in, Howie Kendrick. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's a perfect 2 for 2. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Here now is our final line.
We are under the lights. At the plate, Marcus Semien. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. And there's one gone to begin the evening. So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. This one's flared out toward left. Soto moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now it's Mark Canha. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's 1 for 5. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled away. Two and two. To short, hit hard. Turner has it. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now that's popped up. Olson moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. 3-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level.
Ouch, that one hit him. In now, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Squared that one up just a little late. Eaton leads off first with one away. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Davis, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's safe. Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line toward the alley and left center. Canha is there. 2 gone. Now a long throw to third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That is good.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And a fastball swung on and missed. Here's Chris Davis now. They'll get us started in the top of the second. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Striding in for Oakland, Josh Begley. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 44. He stands in for the first time in this one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Zimmerman is there, and he has it for the out. So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
So digging in now, Anibal Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Olsen is under it. 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Line toward the alley and left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Robles rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. In now is Anthony Rendon. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 3-1 to him now. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Called strike 2. Turner at third. Eaton at second. Rendon at first. 2 out in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kenna giving chase. And he makes the catch. Back to the top of the order now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. Grounded weakly toward third. Rendon is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 gone for the A's here in the third. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Sent out to straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Matt Chapman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Digging in, Howie Kendrick. He came through with an RBI single. Yusmeiro Petit is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Swinging a little blooper to center. Kenna ranging forward. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Chapman onto the grass. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Hit weakly back to the mound. One there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olsen, as we begin the top of the 4th. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. This pitch is popped up. Zimmerman waits on it. 2 down. Into the box, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in now, Victor Robles. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The pitcher,
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Sanchez.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Sanchez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. In now is Adam Eaton. In previous matchups, which is Merrill Petit, he's just 1 for 6. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Catcher.
1 gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Phegley. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hendrick is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher is Merrill Petit. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Robbie Grossman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Jake Diekman, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 35.
Full count, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. He loses him on ball 4. Riding in now for the Nats, Howie
Now
Kendrick.
back,
He
second
singled his
baseman.
last time up.
Howie.
Takes this the other way to right. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back,
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's gone 3 for 6. 2 balls and a strike to count. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Fouled away. Soto over at second. Kendrick is over at first with 1 away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. 1 and 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And the throw first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hit well on the ground to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And Victor Robles digging in now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Gerardo Parra will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gerardo Parra.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Runner at second, 1 away. And the next to bat is speedy Adam. Ryan Buchter enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Oakland.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Number 52, Ryan.
In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a...
Got him looking, and... Hunter Strickland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So striding forward now, Mark Canha, no hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The right fielder.
Now in the box, Chris Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now batting. Second base.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The catcher.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6.
Threw it right past. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Number 22.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The count now at 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Digging in and looking for more, Howie Kendrick. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. The 1-1 home. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The first baseman.
Runner at second, 1 away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Number 28.
The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Blake Trinan takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Blake Trinan.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Striding into the box, Victor Robles. He went down on strikes last time up. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kendrick rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And they lead now by 4. And he is in there. Ryan Dozier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Nationals. Number 9. Ryan.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Once again, a 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for. Wander Suero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51.
Stephen Piscotty is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. This is line to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. To 1-2 now. Line towards center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready now, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Standing in, Matt Chapman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The first baseman
ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle end.
Center fielder.
And a full count for Cannon now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 16, Liam.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
Lined into right, a base hit. Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Anthony.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knee.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
The 1-2.
Howie.
Misses, ball 2. And this is popped up near second base. Therefore, it is throw far and now at the plate, Chris. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. The 3-1
Number
pitch
63
takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Robles will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Profar on his way to second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Now at the plate, Josh Fegley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
The final one.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Washington Nationals. Who will get the better of? Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Skied into very shallow right. Eaton is over. 2 down. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. figuring out and finding that release point.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Trey Turner is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. In now is Anthony Rendon. His previous history with Mike Fiers, not great, and he's 1 for 8. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up for the A's, Mark Hanna. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Hanna.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Eaton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Past battles with Scherzer. He brings with him a .313 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Count even at 2-2. Scherzer looks in. Here it is on 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Lifted into center field. Kenna is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His previous history with Mike Fiers. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And he fouls this one off. 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Soto on second. Suzuki on at first with 2 down. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Jurickson Profar. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Liner toward right center. Robles is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. One gone for the A's here in the third. And that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The pitcher, number
Coming to the plate now, Mike Fiers. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 2 balls and a strike now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Scherzer gets the sign. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. And a close play at the bag, but so here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Standing in, Trey Turner. He went down swinging to start the home first. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Piscotty on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next at bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This is hit softly to third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Count is 1-2 now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
1-2 now. Scherzer gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Semien. And there's one down now. Juan Soto to the plate now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Lifted in the air to center field. Kenna moves over. Makes the play. And there are 2 gone now. Here's Howie Kendrick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is line to left. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. And he'll scramble back to first safely. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Now stepping in and ready for another shot. Matt Olson, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Mark Canha. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Pro far ahead with a 3-1 count here. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The catcher.
Stepping in, Josh Phegley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first try. Hard hit ball to second. To his left. Throw far. And there's one away. Now one gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Popped him up. Olson is there for it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Piscotty. He gets there to make the catch. Into the box now, Mike. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He went down on strikes last time up. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. Ready for another shot now. Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Scherzer will check it first. And the runner back in standing. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Hit back up the middle. Turner gloves it, so they do get their first hit. But and now for Washington, Trey Turner. He'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th. Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got to hurry. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
The 1-2.
Eaton.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rendon.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
Piscotty will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Slider laid off for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the 1st out. But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at 2nd.
The second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jurickson Profar. It was a walk in his last trip. 2-1 to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Josh Fegley hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Throw down to 3rd. Ready with the 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And he struck him out. His 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
So a full count now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Howie Kendrick is retired for the 1st out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. The 1-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end. Chris Davis is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
A bouncer up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Swinging a ground ball to 3rd. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter.
Settling in now, Matt Olson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step. Victor Robles digging in now, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Laureano is there, and he'll bring this one in. Yan Gomes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10.
Yasmir Petit answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 36.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A line shot to third base. In now is Adam Eaton. In previous matchups with Yasmir Petit, he's just 1 for 6. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Got him. So he's down on strikes for this. Daniel Hudson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Daniel Hudson.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Piscotty.
Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Jurickson Profar. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Up next,
striding in, Josh Begley. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch, the 1-2. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the run.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Slow roller left side. Chapman brings it in. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, Juan Soto. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Juan Soto.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Howie Kendrick. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes now. This is in the air to left. Laureano will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. Chad Pinder is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame.
Number 18, Chad.
Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Pops this one up. Hudson has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the power-hitting 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number. Blake Trinan comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is skied into short left center. Laureano comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Now batting, Victor Robles. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Digging in, Matt Olson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Now batting.
So now it's Mark Hanna. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away.
Right fielder.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 3-1 to him now. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman.
Sean Doolittle answers the call here as they want their closer in now to try to keep it tied in the bottom of the 11th. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Doolittle.
The set and the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Gerardo Parra is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Tough play for Semien. Profile for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Riding in once again, Adam Eaton. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Laureano will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Hit the other way out toward right field. The Scotty's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Hunter Strickland gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 60.
Into the box,
Hunter.
Josh Begley, struggling so far in this one. The 3-1. This is line to left. Soto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Robbie Grossman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Robbie Grossman.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelap. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And it's 1-2. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. A ball and 2 strikes. Semien's off and running. Hit back up the middle, gloved by Kendrick. They'll lift this one to first in time. Ryan Buchter will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Buchter is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
A bouncer up the middle. Semien's got it to second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
First baseman.
Ready with the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Digging in now, Matt Chapman, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work it down a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Mark Canha. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Long. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. And that's the first out. Digging in once again, Victor Robles, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hunter Strickland, the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he strikes him out to retire. So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
No.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
The second baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both. Stepping into the box, Josh Begley, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Gonna be a tough play. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Now in the box, Adam Eaton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
The third baseman.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Payoff pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter. Juan Soto is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the. Franklin Barreto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1.
Fernando Rodney gets after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Marcus Semien. Last time through was a base hit. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Standing in, Ramon Laureano trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And as it turns out, Liam Hendricks comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Ready now, Howie Kendrick. He was a double.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Kenna on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And at long last, the winning run is across the score. And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there. Max Scherzer. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Final line score for the ball game.
He ended up handing